This is Math Expressions Unit 1, Lesson 3, Correcting. And again, remember to not erase anything while we're correcting, and please only use your green correcting pen to make any changes that you need to do. Okay, so we already did number 1 here in our lesson. So now let's look at number 2. It says, how many shells? Well, let's count the rows, and you can either loop a row like that, or you can just kind of go, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I see 5 rows of, or 5 groups of. Now I have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. I see 5 groups of, or 5 rows of 6. And again, so it's hard for me to count by 6s, but I can flip-flop that and count by 5s 6 times. That's kind of weird, but you can do it. I'm going to use my fingers here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30, right? So counting by 6s, if I did that 5 times, I could go 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. So it's harder for me to count by 6s, but I know I could flip-flop. That's one of the cool things about, and we'll learn that, we learned that in the commutative property, that you can flip-flop those and still have the same amount. All right, so number 3, again, let's count the rows. 1, 2, 3. So I see 3 rows of, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 rows of 7, and what does that equal? So 7, 14, 21. So hopefully you got 21 there. And then this is to write remember we weren't going to write a math journal problem, but I'm just going to go ahead and do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 4 groups of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 groups of 8, and that equals 32. So I didn't ask you to do that, but if you were going to do that, that's what you would have done. Okay, so let's go on to the next page. So on this one, remember we were comparing arrays and just kind of visually looking at them, and we were using the greater than, less than, or equals symbols in the little circles between them. So just visually, I can see, well, the one on the right is more than the one on the left. These look equal to me. On number 8, the one on the left looks like it has more than the one on the right. This one clearly goes that way. So I'm going to use the less than, greater than, and less than, the less than symbol. And then on number 13, it said to draw your own 2-dot arrays. Draw 2-dot arrays. So I'm just going to make it pretty simple. 1, 2. So this one is 3 groups of 2. And in all, that's 6. And let's say on this one, I'm going to do 3 groups again, but this time I'll just do 3 in each one. Right? 3 groups of 3, that's 9. And again, I'm going to use the less than symbol because we read it across like that. All right, let's go on to the next page. So we already did number 14, and we're showing our work. We're doing drawings like this, and we're writing an equation, and then we're showing the answer. So I'm going to read the problem again here. So number 15, Molly put some crackers on a tray. She put the crackers in 3 rows. So 1, 2, 3. Those are the first cracker in each row. And then 5 per row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 3 rows of 5, which is 15. So she has 15 crackers altogether. Number 16 here, 7 rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 5 in each row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on this one, again, we have 7 rows of 5. And if we count by fives, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. We get 35. She set up 35 chairs. And now the last one, Zach here, he has some crayons, and the crayons are arranged in 4 rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 in each row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 4 rows of 6, and that equals 24. So 24 crayons are in the box. Okay, and this is our last page, right? So let's we already did number 18, and this is that commutative property, right? It can change. These are the same, right? 4 times 5 and 5 times 4. Those are the same. You can flip-flop the factors because we're just remember, just means to move, right? So we're just moving around. We're not adding any amount or taking any away. We're just putting them in different kinds of groups. So let's look at number 19. Marco puts stickers on his folder in 2 rows. So 1, 2, and 6 in each row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So how many stickers do you place? I have 2 rows of 6, and it's still 12, right? So look over here. We had 6 rows of 2, and now we have 2 rows of 6. Still 12. Our answer is still 12. So 12 stickers. We just kind of moved them around. We didn't add any or take any away. Number 20, we have 3 boxes. So 1, 2, 3. 7 in each one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 3 groups of 7, and that's 21. So our answer is 21 jars. And you probably guessed it, we're going to flip-flop that. We're actually going to have 7. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and only 3 in each of those rows. So there, now we flip-flop those. We have 7 groups of 3. And it still equals 21. We didn't change any. We didn't take any away. And we'll still talk in jars. All right, so that's the end of correcting Unit 1, Lesson 3. Good job.